Welcome back to San Joaquin Audits. On January 24th, 2024, Chris from the Channel for Public Safety was arrested by the Indiana State Police Department. He was arrested on a warrant out of Meade County, Kentucky. The warrant was for the Kentucky Revised Statute 524.040, intimidating a participant in the legal process. You are going to want to stick around for this one because the reason for this charge is absolutely wild. Let's take a look at the video and discuss the details afterwards.
We're getting pulled over for nothing by an Indiana State cop. Both hands, don't shoot.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, man?
Go ahead and hop out. You got a warrant.
For what?
For what?
I'll tell you when you get up. Go ahead.
No, you can tell us right now.
For what?
Inside of Meade County. Go ahead and hop
For
out.
what? Don't reach in our car.
Hop out, Chris.
For what?
I'll show you in a second. You can record. Just stay in the car, man.
How about you don't worry about what
You're
I'm
live.
doing?
I haven't done anything.
Okay, you have a warrant, Chris.
I know for what though.
It's out of Meade County. I believe it's for intimidation. You tell my computer, I'll gladly show you when you get there.
Intimidation?
Yeah, I'm not for sure. You'll have to call Meade County.
Keep coming out to record all this.
Just stay in the car for me, okay?
Yeah, she's getting out of recording.
I'm recording and you ain't gonna do a thing about it. I'll stay right here. I have every right to get out of the vehicle. Don't tell me what to do. That's what I highly recommend of you right now.
Big Newton.
Fig Newton? Oh, what's your badge number, Newton?
9235.
You might ought to call our sheriff. I'll be in
You're saying
Meade.
intimidation, Tiffany.
That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I'll be in Meade tomorrow. I want a copy of the warrant. I know you.
Attorney can get it.
We don't have an attorney, obviously. You're just now arresting him.
So they're just making shit up to try to get me in trouble. Right?
I'll let you see the warrant.
You know, I need to call Thomas after this too.
I will.
Get your bottom towards the engine. Stay at the car, please.
I'm not in the car. I ain't getting in the car. I ain't staying in the car.
Well, that's because JJ Scarborough keeps trying to poke it.
Good luck, Tiffany.
I got you.
So Chris has court on the morning of January 31st. The reason of the warrant for the intimidation charge was due to this thumbnail. This whole fiasco that Chris has dealt with in the state of Kentucky stems from this video that happened over a year ago. This one faulty arrest would start a snowball effect of exposing the shady tricks committed by the Kentucky departments to try and get him wrapped up in the court system.
There you are.
Hey,
Did he want to, he's got our complaints there. Oh, there you are. I'm Chris.
John.
Nice to meet you, John.
Well, you mind turning around, put your hands behind your back? You have an active warrant.
For what?
From 1999, possession of marijuana.
You're full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Turn
are.
around.
I have never had marijuana.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
they alleged that in 98 that I had supposedly been arrested and charged with having a marijuana cigarette at a house that never existed, on a call for a child that I never had, and now they're saying that there's a signature on a document in this Meade County file which would suggest that I had bonded out of their jail. But I never did bond out of their jail. I was in their jail in 1999 for a short period of time, but I didn't bond out. So the big thing is here, I wanted a copy of that record, and I want to know why they have a piece of paper saying that I bonded out when I didn't. I am Chris Ryder. I've called here several times.
Okay.
And I have court tomorrow, and they're trying to use records from here, from a 1999 case that was me here in 1999, in which I went to jail here.
Okay.
So I've gotten some of those records, some of your all's records, and we need to A, do some comparing, what I've got to what you've got,
Okay.
and B, I've got a lot of questions about what's here.
Okay.
So I might be a few minutes, and I don't mean to give you any trouble, but I gotta do this.
Okay.
So can you pull my original file that you have so that we can compare what I have to what you have?
It was a 99 file.
99, and then it's Christopher Ryder, R-E-I-T-E-R. According to this, it's saying that I bonded out the day of the arrest. That did not happen. She was great. She was being great. And I mean, she didn't have any answers for me. I didn't have high expectations. I wasn't expecting nothing out of the line. She was doing great. And then that woman walks up and says, "You need to walk away from him and don't help him anymore."
Oh, look, we got company.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Excuse me. Doing very well, thank you.
You got your way there.
How y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I've been better. I've been treated better too.
What can we help you with?
Well, it was at the clerk's office that needs to help me with this stuff. I think they're the ones that called you because some woman just came up and told my clerk to not help me anymore with my record, the business I'm here for.
Okay.
That's what just happened. So I told her I want to know who she is.
We would like to know
And-
who she is so we can follow from the complaint.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the reason why they don't want to help you is because y'all got cameras all over everybody.
Well, that's something. Hey, look, man, there's one right there. See it?
We record all of our business.
And I can-
We
and
have
that's
to keep
public.
everyone accountable. And that's how we do that, is by recording everything.
Okay.
So, sir, I got court.
Thank you.
What are y'all doing with him?
Excuse me.
They're making copies of our documents.
The legal, I think, is making some copies for him, but we have the right to refuse to be recorded. There is an order from Judge Butler, so.
There's no order from a judge saying I can't record.
We're allowed to record our
Sir,
business
what's your
that
name?
we're
I'm sorry.
conducting.
I'm
I'm Chief
Chris.
Deputy Whited.
Nice to meet you,
Sheriff's
sir.
Office.
Nice to meet you.
But if you start making them feel uncomfortable and stuff, I can tell you to leave.
Well, hold on, sir.
And
Wait a minute,
if you
before-
refuse to leave, I'll arrest you for disorderly conduct.
You already threatened me with arrest?
Oh, no, I'm not threatening you. Trust me.
Well, why did you just say
It's
that?
not a threat. I don't make threats.
Let me go.
Get,
What is it?
You get
promise?
your copies, and then
No, I don't have. No, I need more than copies. I'm waiting on Ellen. Let them tell you the
Get
truth.
your copies, and y'all can go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh yes, y'all.
Oh, no, I won't.
One way or another.
I will not. I'm not leaving until I get my record.
Conducting our business,
You
sir.
get your copies.
Who are you
whatever
again?
You want. I'm Chief Deputy Whited with the Sheriff's
Chief
Office.
Deputy, and you don't know to treat the public
Trust me,
better
I
than
do
this?
know.
What are you doing this for? This is my record. I got court tomorrow.
Get your copies.
You won't. I will.
You get your copies.
I don't
and
just
y'all
need
can leave.
copies. If you knew what was going
You're not
on,
going to keep these ladies up.
I'm
there
not
and
keeping
feel
them up there
unsafe.
doing nothing except for their job.
You,
A camera
you don't
should-
know. Do you know
I
their
do know their job. Yes, this
You-
is what I'm
what is
sent
their
for from
job?
Frankfurt.
What is the job of the circuit court clerk?
To go over these records with me.
Oh, it
to
is.
explain them.
To explain them to
She
you.
handles
Yes,
the
yes.
records. She handles
Show me
documents. She
that.
makes copies. She
Look
does
up
filing.
Show me
Kentucky
that.
Open Records Access for him,
Show me that.
or just tell him the statute. You look it up.
show me that.
You look it up.
No, you
Kentucky
show me.
Statute to Open
I
Records.
didn't
Tell
show
him,
me.
tell him the number.
Show me. You know her job
Open records.
better
I do
than I
believe
do.
it's
Show me.
KRS
I know this is the
96
clerk's
dot
office, and
something.
these are clerk's records, and
It's
this
not-
has questionable.
What
Let
is
me
her
talk.
job?
This has questionable stuff.
What is her job?
To
You
tell
still
me what
haven't
this
answered
is
my
about.
question. You all want answers from everybody else, but you don't want to give answers.
What are you talking
What is
about?
the
How
job of
is
the
it
circuit
our
court
job
clerk?
to tell
What are you
you
talking
what their
about?
job is?
You said.
Did you come in
want
here
her
to
do her
escalate the
job.
situation?
Oh, I'm not escalating nothing.
The hell you aren't.
I want-
You know what you ought to
are
do?
not
You ought to go
a
and get
cop.
dismissed.
Just get on out of
You
here.
need to go away.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, let's just go to jail then for disorderly
For what?
conduct.
Excuse me? No. Tell me how he knew I had an arraignment tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Hang on, let me try to get your shirt out from there.
Will you ask him? Will you ask him? Sir, how did you know that I had court tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.?
Because you're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
That's not a good, that answer doesn't make sense. How did you know that I had an arraignment tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.?
Since you know so much about the law,
I don't.
you know your Miranda rights, right? You have the right to remain silent. Why don't you practice that right?
Why don't you not worry about me knowing what I'm going to do in my case? And how did you know? Don't get involved. How did you know about my arraignment tomorrow morning
I didn't know
at
about
10
your
a.m.?
arraignment
You
tomorrow
said it
morning.
on. You said it in the hallway.
I did. You'll have arraignment tomorrow morning on these charges.
On these charges?
Yeah.
That's what you're referencing?
That's-
Because I have court in Hardin County at 10 a.m.
Well, I have nothing to do with it. Hold still.
You didn't know about it?
I have nothing to do with it.
You sure you didn't know about that?
You know what? I ain't gonna sit here and barter with you.
Oh, that's usually what they say when they did know.
Chris and Tiffany were arrested on that day for disorderly conduct in the second degree and for resisting arrest. They were only going to Meade County to compare documents that Hardin County used in their arrest. Now Chris has a whole separate charge now for intimidation. It seems like these Kentucky departments are trying to get these two tied up in the courts over state lines so they can drain them both of their time and finances. Let me hear your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and be sure to go subscribe to For Public Safety and give him the support he deserves during this troubling time.